One more day and one more case scenario. In this video, we'll be discussing case scenario number 16, and this will be on accounting standard 13 investments. What you would have usually practiced is a very big problem. No, is here tested for a very small part. Before you do this case scenario, you should have really good understanding of bonus issue. So please don't try to solve questions on investment and EPS or consolidation without having basic knowledge of bonus issue. You guys get that? Come on, let's start reading this. X Limited purchased 3,000 shares of Amazing Limited. Fantastic, sorry, Amazing in December 2023. We'll open one simple ledger to do accounting even in this case. See, this is our shares in Amazing Limited ledger. We purchased, so the entry is investment account debit to bank. Investment value is increasing, bank is the cash, bank is the asset decreasing. In your shares in Amazing account, I would write on the debit side December 2023 to bank account 3,000 shares per. At what rate am I buying it? 100 each, but paid brokerage of 1%. For purchases, brokerage will be added into the purchase consideration. For sales, brokerage will be deducted from the sale consideration. When I pay 100 rupees to the seller, I pay 1 rupee to the broker, my cost is 101. When I sell, I will receive 100. In that 1 rupee I will give to broker. My cost, my sale consideration will become 99. This is purchase. Shall I add brokerage 1%? Very simple. Do 3,000 shares into 100 per share and add 1%. What do we get as the amount? 3,03,000 is the cost. Everyone got this? Fantastic. In May 2024, Amazing Limited issued bonus shares. So the company in which I purchased shares, they gave bonus, capitalization of reserves. From the perspective of company, from the perspective of shareholder, free. Okay, what is it? Did I pay any money? Okay, what is the ratio? 1 for every 3. So for 3 shares I hold, I'll get 1 share as bonus. For 3 shares I hold, I'll get 1 share as. I hold how many shares? 3,000 shares. So can I say I will receive 3,000 into 1 by 3? 1,000 shares. There would be no amount associated to it. Why? Hey, if you give money, how can you call it free? Free means you don't give money. So there is no payment, but you still got shares. At this point, the cost will get averaged out. The cost of 3,03,000 is now not for 3,000 shares. It's 3,000 plus 1,000 shares. So 4,000 shares, 3,03,000. You remember? Very good. Then X Limited sold 1,000 shares in September 2024. When you sell, investment account credit side, or in other ways, investment is decreasing, credited, bank balance is increasing, debited. I would write the entry as buy bank. What would I write the entry as? Buy bank. What date? Transaction is happening in September 2024. Buy bank or buy cash. How many shares are sold? 1,000. What is the consideration? I sold it at rupees 110. Can I say I will receive 1,000 shares into 110? Don't add brokerage because they have not to, or don't deduct brokerage because they have not to. How much is 1,000 into 110? 1,10,000. The moment you write a sale transaction, you have to determine the profit or loss on that. Without that, you cannot go forward. Let's see the profit or loss. Nothing mentioned. We are going for basically average cost method. Sale price is 1,000 shares into 110, 1,10,000. How do we determine cost? The cost is like this. We have 3,000 shares purchased at 3,03,000, 1,000 shares which were received free. So 3,000 shares for 3,03,000, 1,000 shares for 0 rupees. Can I say in total I have 4,000 shares which I have received for 3,03,000 rupees? Say something. Very good. So if that is the case, you please help me and tell me how much is the value of, how many shares am I selling? I am selling 1,000 shares. What is the value of 1,000 shares? Once again. Once again. This is my number. See, for 4,000 shares, if it is 3,03,000, how much is it for 1,000? How do I find it? Very simple. 1,000 into 3,03,000 divided by 4,000. It will give you 75,750. That, my friends, is the cost. Sale price 1,10,000, cost price 75,750. If you deduct, you will get profit. Sale price is more, cost is less. So there is profit. How much profit? 34,250. This 34,250 profit should go to P&L account credit side. In investment account debit side. Meaning this sale consideration 1,10,000 is more than cost. So on this profit will be booked here. Exactly like how you write GP in trading account. I would write here to profit and loss account. Just know what we computed. 34,002. What's the transaction after this? After bonus issue, shares were quoted at 95. This is biscuit, irrelevant information. Don't get confused by this at all. Not at all relevant anyway. Not at all relevant anyway. In December 2024, the shares were quoted at 70. Why have they given this? Investment should be valued at cost or market price, whichever is less as per accounting standard 13, because this is current investment. Come here. How many investments did we have? We had 3,000 shares. We got 1,000 shares as bonus. 4,000. In that, how many have we sold? So what will be remaining? Balance carried out. Can I say 3,000 shares will be remaining? You should determine the cost of those 3,000 shares. How do I do it? Same, yeah. 3,000 shares was 3,03,000 purchased. 1,000 bonus shares at zero cost. So 4,000 shares cost is 3,03,000. How many shares are left with me? 3,000. How much is it for 3,000? 3,000 into 3,03,000 divided by 4. Did you get this? Was it difficult? This is not required. Yeah. Cool. For 4,000 shares, it is 3,03,000. For 3,000 shares, how much is it? Find the cost. You will get 2,27,000. Am I right? Or you can in fact take 3,03,000 and then deduct 75,750. You get same 2,27,250 anyways. Am I right? This is the cost. It is at this value is what you will record, but they've given you market price. Market price how much per share? It is 70 per share. 70 per share. So please do 3,000 shares into 70, which gives you 2,10,000. It will be recorded at whichever is less. Whichever is less turned out to be market price. If whichever is less was cost, there was no loss. Because whichever is less is market price, there is loss. How much loss? 2,27,500 minus 2,10,000. 17,250. Observe here. Here I'll write the closing balance as 2,10,000. 17,250 will be the balancing figure. Check this out. 3,03,000 plus 34,000 is 3,37,250 minus 1,10,000 minus 2,10,000 will give you 17,250 loss. This loss will appear in P&L account debit side, so investment account credit. Am I right? We have done the entire data, whatever is there, based on that I have computed. I solved the table. You can write it little more rough in the exam. More importantly, first read whatever they ask before you start working it. But I know, so I did it straight. Is that okay? What would be the carrying cost of investments in Amazing Limited after sale of shares as per AS 13? What is the carrying amount? What is the carrying amount? 2 lakh? 2,10,000 is the answer. Oh, sorry, wait. Carrying amount after this 75,750. Yeah? No. 2 lakh? Oh, sorry. Carrying amount is 2,27,250. Market price will become 17. So 2,27,250 is the answer. Easy. Next, what is the cost of bonus shares? Nil. 0 rupees. What is the profit on sale of bonus shares? We did one working now. Profit 34,250. 34,250. Options. Come to fourth question. What would be the carrying cost of investments at the end of the year? At the end of the year, it will be 2,27,250 or 2,10,000. Whichever is, which turned out to be. That's it. See the answers that we marked. 227,250 for the first one. B, C, C, A. B, C, C, A. You got this. I hope you got AS 13 answer. Fantastic.